Hello, everyone, and welcome to Checkmate Arcade Plays. We're going back into Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Now, I have not talked about this game yet. We are getting ready to record the next episode of Checkmate Arcade tomorrow, Sunday the 4th. It is Sunday the 3rd that I'm playing. I was in the land the broadband forgot for the last week for the second half of my vacation. We'll talk about the first half of that's most pertinent with Magic Gathering Grand Prix Indy on the show, and you'll hear that all about that. But so I have played a little over 1/3 of Deus Ex while offline. So we're in the second visit of Prague. So there's going to be some fairly major spoilers here. So just beware of that. I'm about 1/3 of the way through the game. So let's get into it here. And I've got a save here in my apartment. We're getting ready to start one of these side quests that shows up when you go to part 2 or the second visit to Prague. There's like 2 main quest stuff. We're gonna try to skip most of that for now and concentrate on the side quests. So here we go. And don't forget, Checkmate Arcade is the name of the podcast. We've been going for a little over 8 years now. I am the only one on PS4. I have all 3 major consoles. My co-host, Dark Bossman, he has Xbox One and PC. He also does Android, tablet. He still has a 360, although he hasn't played that many 360 games outside of Minecraft for a while. So let's get going here. Alright, I have got to find... Oh, let's see here. Where...
Of course I won't forget your vodka.
Won't forget your vodka. Alright, where is... Oh, not the glitch. Not gonna do that yet. It's Samsadat. Fade to black. Is this the one? No, I can't do that yet because I have to go visit the actual... We're not gonna do All in the Family yet because something else requires... Okay, south of apartment, talk to... Yeah, here we go. Harvester. Yeah, need to do Harvester. Okay. Alright, we gotta go south of my apartment. South of my apartment.
Pretty obvious what happened here.
Journalist?
By now?
No, but she was. And she had enemies.
I hear there's...
It was just a matter of time before they got her.
Before who got her?
She's that journalist. The one writing all those things about... you know who.
You'll have to fill me in.
Radko Maximilian Perry? The local anti-AUG politician? That's Angela Gunn lying there. She's the one that's been writing about him. There was a threat of a scandal and everything. Coincidence?
It's important to follow the evidence in situations like this. You can't just accuse people left and right.
I gave you evidence. I told you. The articles.
Right. Other than that, is there anything else that makes you think this politician might be responsible?
Damn right there is. fucker towed my car once, when he was municipal transport minister.
I see.
I hate that guy so much.
Did you actually see anything?
I just got here, so I see what you see. A dead, augmented journalist.
Thanks.
Heaven? Gruesome, isn't it?
You want me to keep giving you updates every few minutes?
You saw something. You have to
Can't
tell
let
us.
them get away with this. Excuse me. Please. I recognize you. We're neighbors. I've seen you in our building. You're very difficult to miss. By chance, did someone send you to investigate?
No, no one sent me. What happened here?
It's horrible. An augmented woman was killed, just outside of where we live. She looks like she was my age. It's so sad that nothing will be done about this. Aug victims are not high on the list of police priorities. To them, it's like a dog lying in the street. You're not a cop, are you?
I work with someone else, another agency.
That's perfect. You outrank the police?
Depends who you ask.
The detective here. He's not willing. I got the feeling he doesn't care.
What about you? What's your interest in all this? Morbid curiosity?
God, no. I want nothing more than to go home. Detective Montag, he's making me stay. He thinks I saw something.
Did you see something?
Maybe. I think I would rather not say, to be honest. Because if I had seen something, and if I started talking about it, wouldn't that put me in danger?
It's natural to be scared.
And you understand. I don't want to get involved if I don't have to.
Sure, I understand. You don't know anyone here. But there's a chance this could happen again. The more you're willing to cooperate with the police, the better the odds of catching whoever's responsible.
I know. It's just that I don't trust the police. I would feel safer with someone like you. You have more reason to be invested in this than they do. You're augmented, like the victim was. And you look like you could actually protect me.
It's not my case.
But maybe you could help. Please, neighbor. Talk to Detective Montag. At least see how it's going. Make sure he doesn't think he's on vacation just because the victim is an Aug.
I'll talk to the officer in charge and see where he is with the investigation. If I can help him, I will.
Thank you. Suppose I end up remembering something later. Is there a way for me to contact you?
You planning to run off on me already?
The first chance I get. There are times for standing in the cold, but this isn't one of them. I just want to go home, bolt the door, and never come out again. Of course, I will wait for Detective Montag to say it's okay first. And I'll still try to answer whatever questions you may have.
I can give you access to my info link. You should feel free to use it if you have to.
Thank you, neighbor. Let's talk to you about what happened.
How come she talks to him and not to me?
So, Daria was actually talking to you, huh? I could barely get 2 words out of her. What did she say? Did she see anything?
You mean your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine and that whoever did this would be caught. I like to
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you, augmented. That makes things a little more complicated, eh? Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing, or about doing things the right way.
I was a cop for 12 years. I know all about getting bad orders. The difference between what you're told to do and what you know is right.
Tell me about it. So, how did you reconcile yourself with those kinds of orders?
I quit.
I'm 2 months away from the beach. I'm not quitting. But I respect your idealism.
It was a long time ago. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forego any unnecessary investigation. I want you to know, it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests. They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn, ex-PMC operative. Heavily augmented.
All right. So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something about it?
I thought I just did. Just because my hands are tied doesn't mean Interpol can't conduct a parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there, and Johnny lives just a couple of blocks from here.
I never said I was going to work your case for you.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there? She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl. Look, my orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I'll let you know what I find.
Careful of the evidence.
Alright.
Interpol. Who do they think they are?
Away from the crimes.
Have bruises on the neck.
Fuck. Just because Montag trusts him doesn't mean either.
ID card.
I think he found something.
Away from the crimes. Would you piss off the politically?
The only way I'm continuing this conversation is over up here.
Maybe tomorrow. Something is going to push them into attacking us. These assholes trying it in.
You're friends by the coffee.
Oh.
don't know what's going on here.
Okay, I'm looking for... There's broken glasses somewhere.
Got nothing else to say.
I'm looking for the broken glasses. It's supposed to be near... top/onlook. On. Ah, there we go.
Who's going to push them into attacking us?
The only way I'm continuing this conversation is over here.
Bruises, there's the broken screwdriver, there's the broken glasses, there's the ripped out augment, there's the EMP fragment, your ID card, and the marks on the arm.
Could be right around the corner.
Something wrong?
She's just lying there. They should at least cover her up.
Yeah, they should cover up. You're right.
It's not like they did not see me first.
Oh, I was supposed to... Oh, crap. I gotta go back. God damn it. Supposed to talk to her again. Ah, damn it. Jason, you're supposed to talk to her again.
Like I am not a citizen here.
Have a nice day to you.
Adam, did you check out that apartment on Havani Street yet?
I've been busy.
Don't miss this chance, son. Based on past border control logs, Orlov never stays in Prague for very long.
Excuse me.
I have some questions for you.
I will cooperate. You have promised to help, and so I will try to help as well.
How did the attack happen? What was the killer doing?
He was on top of her, cutting the evil out. That's what he called it. I mean, I think.
So you heard his voice?
Very clearly, yes. He sounded confident, authoritarian, like a general commanding troops.
What did he say exactly?
It is time to make you whole again.
Can you remember anything about what the killer looks like?
To be honest, I saw more of the shadow than the man. I remember he was very big. The shadow, it covered everything.
So you can't describe him?
Not the face, no. His clothes, he was wearing something very dark. Black, maybe blue.
Was he augmented?
He moved like an augmented man, but I can't say for sure.
What were you doing here?
I was looking for Starlight, my cat. There was lightning and suddenly this flash of certainty. That's when I knew something awful was happening.
Where were you exactly?
In the shadows. My head was down. I couldn't move. Oh, God, stupid Daria. I shouldn't have gone out today. The energies were all wrong.
Is there anything else I should know about you?
You want to know about Daria? What is there to tell? Small town girl came to the big city to escape her problems, to try and become someone else.
Did it work?
Not really. You can't escape yourself. You can't just come to a big city and expect all your problems to seem smaller. It doesn't work that way.
Why is it you don't trust the police to take care of this case?
I have bad memories of the police.
What kind of memories?
Get calls I didn't want. Tickets I didn't deserve. The policemen here are worse than children. Former captains of high school sports teams who never recapture their years of glory.
I was captain of the debate team in high school.
Yes, well, debate is different.
That was pretty good. I like that line.
What's your take on Montag? You ever meet him before tonight?
I went to the station once, years ago, to complain about the ticket. Detective Montag is the one they send you to handle the paperwork.
How'd he do?
He did fine. The point is, he's a desk jockey. Look at him, he's lost out here. The cops who know how to catch killers, they're not the ones sent to investigate murdered ox.
Alright.
I'm gonna do what I can to help the investigation.
Good luck.
Alright. So I've talked.
I have some questions for you.
I will cooperate.
Okay, I've exhausted. Yep.
I'm gonna do what I can.
Alright. Well, now let's go back.
My clothes. Another reason to hate technology.
Žádnej z nich nemá důvod vycházet z téhle.
Státní policie jde na kontrolní bod prověřovat doklady. Mějte prosím připravený průkaz totožnosti.
Pilgrim Station. All right. All right.
Don't see that much.
Who else will take care of it?
And here's the apartments. I've been... Controllable. Let's see here. Do I have the code? No, but it's only level 2. Alright, so... I can go... this.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Got it. Crafting parts. Well, there's gotta be something else. It's gonna be locked. Okay, here's something else. Alright. Ooh. What's in here? Let's go this way. Okay. Oh, this is restricted area. Oh, I'm in the... Oh. I'm in the... Okay. I don't know if this is really worth searching. Lockers. Close the door. Okay, anything else? Oh, breach software. Still haven't found who buys that yet. Oh, pocket to carry. Got code. I think that's for where I just was. Well. Oh. 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 Yeah, is there nothing in here? Man. Oh. And that is a very valuable tip to learn, how to properly lower your gun that the game really doesn't tell you how to do. I've already been there. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Ben. Okay. Laundromat. Read the paper. How was it? It was not a bloodbath. I didn't kill anybody. I just knocked guys out. I knocked out 3 guys. Here's where? Up here. might remember them from a side quest before. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and save here. Before I try any shenanigans. Alright, let's try some shenanigans. Alright, let's use this level. Alright, well, the thing's up there. This is the shortest. Okay. Directory. There's nothing else.
Access granted.
Money.
The electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. In the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you, live, from Picus. Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are...
File cell. Money. Your money.
To see the bigger picture. The AUG incident threw everything off the rails. Since then, the rift between augmented and natural has gotten so wide, so deep, it's become impossible to cross. We need a timeout, a temporary separation of the clouds, so we can clear the air.
level 1.
Anomaly detected. Trace program in access granted.
Give me your stuff. Close the doors. Alright. Oh gosh darn it, why do you all have to have all this stuff?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access granted.
This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you, live from Icon.
Man, nobody is home here.
Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be.
Really gone to Loon territory. Not that we can control what these corp.
Hey Cassandra. Thank you for the retweet. Blah blah blah. Deal with the photographer here. The door over there. It's here. Ooh, weakness. Oh gosh darn, we're all the way back here? Okay. God dang it. Well, well, crap. Alright, well, now we're right back here. Damn, nothing in here. Well, darn. Okay. You're where I'm supposed to be going. Need to biocell it up. Auto.
Anomaly detected. Trace access granted.
Wait, is this... I've already been here. Okay. This is the same place I've been. Okay. Yeah, I've already been here. Okay, sure.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
None. Okay. Okay. Nothing else. Let's go talk to the man.
Where are you going?
Maybe the solution.
Did you bring anything to drink? You bust into a man's home, you should at least bring a drink.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
That's right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Excuse me?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
I think you know which one, and I think you know exactly why I'm here. Her body was found in an alley.
That didn't take long. You think I killed Angela, right? Based on what? Fact that some prejudiced cop told you I did?
So you did know already?
Your detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight, being cooperative.
Is that a bell tower patch on your jacket?
Yeah, so?
Let's just say I'm familiar with bell tower.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
It doesn't mean anything. It's just that I dealt with the company a while back, that's all.
Really? You know, you look familiar. We didn't work together, did we? Did you know Girardelli? Or maybe Powell?
No, I doubt I knew them personally.
That's too bad. We were all in New South Wales together. I thought maybe you... Never mind. And they're all doing fine now. Relatively.
Australia? You were there during the Civil War?
That's right. And that was only the beginning. Not my first choice, believe me, but, Bell Tower wasn't all that big on choice. Send you where they want, make you do what they want, replace parts of you whenever and however they want.
I didn't choose to be augmented either. Not when it first happened.
Apparently we're supposed to be grateful. Alloy's so much better than skin, right? At least, that's how they sold it to me.
For some things it is. Not for everything.
I can walk through fire, but sand won't stick between my toes. I can shove a knife through my hand, but I can't trust what I feel. Even my dreams are made of alloy.
Both of your hands are made of alloy?
Fingers are for human beings, Mr. Gunn. What you have is so much greater.
And then they told me what they wanted me to do, and what would happen to me if I didn't. Well, let me tell you something. It's not me anymore. Hasn't been for a very long time.
They found a partial print on Angela's neck. Belongs to whoever strangled her.
My hands were designed to kill in wars no one's ever heard of. I couldn't leave a trace on someone's skin, even if I wanted to.
They did it so you can kill better.
So I'd never get caught. Ironic, right? Being a good killer is probably what saves me here. Or, you still think I killed Angela?
I didn't come here to arrest or absolve you. Only to ask questions.
Apology accepted. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be left alone.
These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns.
You got me mixed up with someone else. Happens all the time.
Within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation.
Close to his bed in the main room.
And bottles of beer on the wall. And bottles of beer.
Around the clock, around the world.
Where is this medical form? It's supposed to be in the main room, close.
In part one of our two-part look at the Human Restoration Act, I am joined by the head of the Department of Sociology at Harvard, Dr. Nancy. It is a pleasure to speak with you, Doctor. Tell me, what do you think
Where is this medical form? Wait. Close to his bed in the main room.
Tomorrow, something. Beer on the wall. Something. Beer.
So we can clear the air, reevaluate how we
sentiment that it is being enacted as a form of subjugation is false, then, Doctor?
unequivocally false. The goal of the legislation is to ensure that they are as safe from us as we are from them. I'm not augmented, but I have many friends who are. And most of them are afraid to walk outside of their homes right now, because if they do, the level of hatred and suspicion aimed at them is horrifying. They want to feel safe again. The Human Restoration Act can give them that.
Take one down, pass it around. Why don't they deliver? Something.
Maybe the solution the world is looking for. Thank you, Dr. Christensen, for your honest and insightful perspective. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting.
And that's why you look around, because there's that. Where is this medical form at?
Bottles of beer on the wall. And bottles of beer.
Located in Prague, the bank's iconic flake facility holds the largest and most
Oh, medical referral form. There it is.
98 bottles of beer on the wall, 98 bottles of beer.
Despite an almost astronomical number of attempts. Between you and me, folks.
Alright.
Mohlo by se to rozšířit po celé Evropě.
Oh, hello.
I thought it was around here somewhere.
By the way, I told Daria to go home. I really don't think she saw anything.
Alright, I have some questions about the murder.
Before we go any further with this, I need you to know something about Johnny Gunn. He's not a good man. I may not like how my bosses are targeting him, but that doesn't mean he's innocent. So, you know, just make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Why else would I be here?
I don't want this to turn into some kind of crusade. Bad men do bad things. In a perfect world, we arrest them for the right reasons, but, well, the world's not always perfect.
You'll only arrest the victim's husband if the evidence tells you to, right? It's not enough that he's an AUG, and that your bosses want him to go down.
I'll hold my guys off for as long as I can. But unless you can prove someone else killed Angela, or at the very least that Johnny didn't, I don't have much choice. That's why I'm trusting you to talk to him. Give me your honest opinion on what happened here.
Yeah. Why are you trusting me exactly?
Because you gave me the impression of being qualified. Because I'm big enough to admit that maybe I can use the help, and between you and me, because the thought of confronting a man like Johnny Gunn scares the shit out of me.
How long have you been a cop?
Too long. And of all the ways to go out, eh?
What do you mean?
I mean being assigned a case like this. It's HQ's little joke before sending me off to retirement. Oh, but don't worry about me, eh? I'm a survivor. I can make it through this.
This case is a joke to you?
I didn't say that. I said it's a joke to HQ. They know I haven't left my desk in years. But that doesn't mean I'm not qualified. Just Just a little rusty.
I'm here because I don't like the idea of someone killing people right outside my window. Maybe he's out there right now, targeting that poor witness. Or maybe he's just looking for any chance to do it again.
Fair enough, Mr. Interpol.
Do you know if the victim had any enemies?
I know she and Johnny didn't get along. Other than that, I really couldn't tell you.
Apparently the victim was mixed up in some kind of political scandal with a man named Radko Perry.
Hey, not the first time a politician and a journalist didn't get along.
So you don't think he's worth talking to?
Radko Perry? A murderer? I don't think so. Worst he can do to someone is get their car towed.
Good thing I don't have a car. Where can I find this guy?
Radko runs his campaign out of an old print shop not far from here. You want to brighten up his day? Be my guest. But that's all you'll be doing by telling him his rival is dead.
Tell me about the victim's husband, Johnny.
He used to work for a private military company, Bell Tower. He's been arrested for all sorts of things in the past. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe in evidence. But I also believe in playing the odds. 9 times out of 10, the husband did it.
Why are your superiors so eager to pin Johnny for murder? It's gotta be more than just not liking the guy.
Standard policy for guys like Johnny. The way they see it, you send a man like him into Golem City, and he's liable to go off the grid, end up with Ark or God knows who. He becomes 10 times more trouble than he's worth. But if they can charge him with something big, something like murder, well, suddenly he's no trouble at all.
I spoke to Daria. She's able to confirm that the suspect is male. Other than that, she's all over the place. I think she's pretty shaken up.
Yeah, well, can't blame her. I would be too. You seem to have made a good impression, though. Ever since you got here, she seems different, calmer. You know, I met my first wife over a crime scene. Let me give you a very important piece of advice, eh? Never marry the ones you save.
Anything I should know about the scene? Anything jump out at you?
The dismembered body jumps out at me. Keep in mind, I've been behind a desk for the last 12 years. It all jumps out at me.
I found this piece of glass near the body. A pair of broken glasses, maybe?
I don't know what to tell you. We're in the back alley of a major city. There's bound to be broken glass.
I found what looks like a grenade fragment. EMP by the looks of it. Killer might have used this to incapacitate her.
Interesting. Johnny wouldn't need an EMP to take down his wife. Riot police use EMPs to re-establish public order around here. With all the AUG riots, anti-AUG riots, it wouldn't surprise me if that's all it was. Still, interesting.
I found this press ID on the victim.
Right, she was a journalist. Hence the scandal with Radko Perry. I still don't consider that proof of anything.
Did the killer leave anything behind? Does anything strike you as odd?
I don't know. It's a murder, you know? Doesn't matter if you look at it sideways or upside down. It's never going to look normal.
I found a print on Angela's neck, next to the contusion marks. It's a partial, so I don't think we can match it to anything. But at least we know the killer left something, and that she was strangled.
Huh, a fingerprint. I must have missed that one. This is exactly the kind of evidence I'm talking about. No way Johnny could squirm his way out of something like that. If only we could link it to him.
I'm assuming you know her augments were harvested. The marks on her body make it seem like the killer knew exactly what he was doing, knew exactly what he wanted.
Maybe Johnny wanted something to remember her by. Or maybe someone found a dead body and started cutting. There's a lot of scavengers around here. To them, taking an arm is like taking a wallet.
I found a broken needle stuck in the victim's shoulder. The killer might have drugged Angela before killing her.
Needle, huh? In which shoulder?
The right shoulder. Why?
It's probably nothing. I just remember this other cop, Smolinski. He had this theory about a copycat. Someone following in the footsteps of an old murderer named, Svobotka.
You think there's a connection to another case?
I don't know yet. Some of the things you've been noticing, I'll be honest, they're starting to sound very familiar. Someone like you would probably say it's worth looking into.
And how would I do that?
Smolinski died in that police station bombing. If any of his files survived, they would have been moved into temp storage, across the street from the bombed-out station. Who knows? Maybe Smolinski found something that can shed light on this mess.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
That's fine by me.
Interpol. Who do they think they are?
What?
Nothing on me. But I think I know where we can get some.
Come on, you know how this goes. Come on, let's see them.
If you don't want any surprises, you might want to be more specific.
Shut up, Clank. I want your papers, not your opinion. Fuck me. We do not want trouble. There is no need to start any trouble, yes?
You sure you don't want to see anything else?
Okay, I better save here because there's some sneaking to do.
You're hurting me. Why are you doing this?
No respect.
Are you Radko Perry?
If this is about that anti-AUG speech I gave, save your indignation, okay? I'm only the voice of the people. I'm only saying what they want to hear. Your problem, it isn't with me. It's with the way this issue is bowling.
I'm here about Angela Gunn.
Who?
A journalist. She was found dead in an alley.
Oh, how sad.
But you wouldn't know anything about it.
What? No. But the fact that you could imply such a thing, I am a public figure. But rest assured, my team will look into it. I'll even send the family a gift basket. How does that sound?
You owe the family a little more than that, don't you?
I told you. I had nothing to do with whatever happened. Now, who are you? Why are you really here?
I'm here because I heard Angela found skeletons in your closet.
Well, lucky for me that she's dead then, huh? No, but seriously, what kind of skeletons?
Is that all you care about? She was just murdered. You could show a little more compassion.
Compassion is for the cameras, but hey, maybe you should be the politician. For a second there, I almost believed you care.
Can you tell me where you were tonight?
Out getting votes.
Can anyone attest to that?
Sure. Any number of people. My secretary, my brother, my mother. I just need to call them to remind them they were with me. That's all.
You think this is funny? Someone dies and you flaunt the fact that people will lie for you?
You're going to lock me up for trying to stay positive?
You don't think this is serious?
I think murder is very serious, but the notion that I could be involved in one is not.
So you're not going to tell me where you really were tonight?
Evidently not.
You sure you don't want to rethink your fake alibi?
Where I was tonight is none of your business.
Tell me about your relationship with Angela.
Angela? Angela who?
Angela Gunn, the journalist who's apparently been writing some very insightful articles about you.
Oh, her. She did a nice job of keeping my name in the news. Local politics is a real slog, you know. As long as they're talking about you, it's good.
Even if she was saying things you didn't like?
Sure, why not? Angela's readers were never my voters. I'm not exactly courting the org vote here. Did Angela and I share views? No. Did we like each other? Not one bit. But our hatred was professional, not personal. Nothing to kill over.
Sure you don't want to add anything about Angela?
She got what she deserved, but not from me.
Your politics are viciously anti-AUG, is that accurate?
Viciously? I like that.
Do you go out of your way to incite violence against AUGs?
I wouldn't call it going out of my way. More like it's on my way. A flower you pick as you pass by. To be honest, my politics aren't even based on an ideology. It's very simple for me. I tell people what they want to hear, and I stay out of jail.
You're not doing a very good job tonight.
I'm doing just fine.
You really hate AUGs that much?
Some more than others.
I have what I need for now.
Good for you.
You're hurting me. Why are you doing this? You have no evidence.
Alright, now it's time to resave. Use the vents before the dumpster. This dumpster.
But no trouble.
Watch out. Cowards could have bombs in the dumpsters.
You're hurting me. Why are you doing this?
We do this.
Panzers would try to attack this upstanding citizen. Get lost.
Fucking cunt.
Access granted.
Oh shit!
You got dead!
Okay. Okay. I don't know how I got seen in the basement.
Access granted.
Panzers would try to attack this upstanding citizen. Need to soundproof the basement. I'm here to protect Mr. Perry. Panzers would try to attack these upstanding. Need to soundproof the basement. here to protect Mr. Perry.
Causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to see. This is Eliza Kasai, reporting to you live from Picus.
Okay. We go to the police station now.
Murderers in uniform. Get
Alright, we're almost done with the side quest. We just have to hack into the police basement, and then we have to go talk to Mr. I only got 2 months left. Detective.
Man, did you hear Lazarus is late? He says
Mám co další možnosti.
This way.
Hope one of these hands
How are
and
you?
fox tries something.
This is the police station.
Stay alert. Do not worry.
Yes.
That's all.
Alright, well. Resave. Because we're about to hack to here.
Jestli si ty hajzlové něco zkusili.
Na tohle nemáte povolení. Narušujete pořádek, občane.
Oh shit! And yeah.
Target neutralized.
Yeah. That might be one where I need to use the tool. Yep, might have to use the tool there. My multi-tool.
Uvěřit, že trčíme tak.
I'm just going to keep walking. Who else will take care of it?
Něco je donutí na nás zaútočit.
No.
Hope one of these hands and fox tries something.
We're in this together. Seems like we've scared everyone straight.
Zůstaň na hlídce. Nejradši by nás roztrhali na kusy.
I'll let you know if I see anything.
We should head out for a quick break. Nothing will happen.
Nás nasrálo, že jsi vyfasoval tohle duši.
I'll stay alert. Do not worry. understand we're doing this on their behalf.
Nekto, nikoho to nezajímá.
They'll quit.
Lesa mi
That's
to
all.
tady krkem.
No one is crazy enough to attack us. It's clear now, but I doubt it will stay that way forever.
Jo, já vím.
Who would even listen to that crap?
Co chceš, abych ti dával hlášení každých pár minut?
No.
Okay.
Seeing anything yet?
Nemám ti co dalšího.
Dog like that. No one is crazy enough to attack us. My gut is telling me it won't be quiet long.
Do toho mě nezatahuj.
Who else will take care of it?
Kež bychom tak mohli zastřelit každýho algatolu.
We're in this together.
Jestli si ty hajzlové něco zkusili.
I'm just going to keep walking.
Nevidím nic, nemám co hlásit.
Then he started crying. Can you believe it? I'll stay alert. Do not worry.
Už takhle jsme sem přišli o 2 roky později.
I'll let you know. Wouldn't treat a dog like that. See the way the citizens are looking at us?
You sign up after people.
No one is crazy enough to attack us.
Okay. Just save this real quick.
If only we had been disorganized a few years back.
Jen pokračuj. Uvěřit, že mlčíme.
We're in this together. You hear that? Trouble is coming.
Jen pokračuj.
Nice to find another lost one. Something to keep us awake.
And now time to go back.
The last time.
Rather, stay quiet.
All I am saying is there is surely more to the story.
Think the police are bothered by those Tarvos guys?
The security guards from the bank.
Hello. What the fucking...
You're joking, right?
Enjoying yourself, detective.
I have what I need for now. I should...
That's... Enjoying yourself, detective.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
The truth is, we're not even close. Not yet.
Why do you say that? What about Johnny? The more I think about all this, the more I can't shake the feeling. Johnny Gunn killed his wife.
This was the work of a harvester copycat. This isn't some domestic dispute gone horribly wrong. It's part of something bigger. Someone's out there pretending to be a dead serial killer.
I see you looked into that old case I pointed you toward.
The MO is a perfect match. I read the notes and I compared them to this murder. The two victims were killed by the same person, I'm sure of it.
All right. Let's say that's true. That doesn't necessarily exclude Johnny. It just means he's killed more than one person.
Look, I'm just telling you what I found. For a while, I thought it might be Radko Perry. That maybe he was behind all of this. But that wasn't right either.
What makes you so sure?
I pretended to be Radko during a text messaging conversation. Turns out he rented himself a couple of augmented girlfriends the night of the murder. He was with them the whole time. They got video that proves it, and they're using it to blackmail him.
The less I know about Radko's personal life, the better. What I meant was, what makes you so sure it can't be Johnny?
Remember that partial print I found on the victim's throat?
What about it?
Johnny Gunn hasn't had fingerprints since the Australian Civil War. His hands are made of alloy. If he had strangled her, he wouldn't have left a smudge.
Alloy, huh? Shit. So, where does that leave us exactly?
We followed the evidence we had. This is where it led us.
You mean nowhere?
I'm not sure exactly. I think a lot of the pieces are there. They're just not ready to be put together. Not yet.
All right. That should be enough for me to get the rope off Johnny's neck. But it doesn't help me solve anything, does it? I mean, unless we learn more, there's no one I can drag in for this.
Let's just hope learning more doesn't mean having to meet over another dead body.
Hey, rookie! Get over here! It's time to wrap this up. All right, let's call it a night. Get someone to pick her up.
What do we do about Johnny Gunn?
Okay.
Forget him.
Alright guys, so as you saw the trophy pop there, that's how you do the harvester.
No idea who did this, and neither do you.
This continues after the main quest. When you come back to Prague for the third and final time, you get to finish this. This is another of the two-part side quests. Alright, Detective, I'm out of your way. This is another one of the... This is another one of the two-part side quests that you see a few of here in Deus Ex. So we will continue this another time. For Checkmate Arcade, this is MSU Hitman. Peace out, everybody.